Here we have not tried to glorify or agree with all the points mentioned in the document. The following video series is a factual translation of Chanakya Niti. Many of his Niti are still relevant to our time, but many of his Niti does not imply as righteous from moral ground and living perspective, but it will definitely help you all to understand the people mindset and how the powerful man had implied such discriminating teaching as life lesson.
Chanakya Niti, Chapter 8. Low-class men desire wealth, middle-class men both wealth and respect, but the noble honor only. Hence, honor is the nobleman's true wealth. We produce offspring according to the nature of our diet. Give your wealth only to the worthy and never to others. Eating meat equals to thousands of lowest class. After rubbing oil on the body, after encountering the smoke from a funeral pyre, after sexual intercourse, and after being saved, one remains an untouchable until he baths. Water is the medicine for indigestion. Water is like nectar when drunk in the middle of a dinner, and water is like poison when taken at the end of a meal. Knowledge is lost without putting it into practice. A man is lost due to ignorance, an army is lost without a commander, and a woman is lost without a husband. A man who encounters the following three is unfortunate: the death of his wife in his old age, the entrusting of money into the hands of relatives, and depending upon others for food. Chanting of the Vedas without making ritualistic sacrifice to the Supreme God through the medium of fire and sacrifices not followed by bountiful gifts are futile. There is no austerity equal to a balanced mind, and there is no happiness equal to contentment. There is no disease like covetousness, and no virtue like mercy. Anger is a personification of Yama, the demigod of death. Thirst is like the hellish river Vaitarani. Knowledge is like a Kamdenu, the cow of plenty, and contentment is like Nandanavana, the garden of Indra. Moral excellence is an ornament for personal beauty, righteous conduct for high birth, success for learning, and proper spending for wealth. Beauty is spoiled by immoral nature, noble birth is spoiled by bad conduct, learning is spoiled by without being perfected, and wealth is spoiled by not being properly utilized. Water flowing into the earth is pure, and a devoted wife is pure. The king who is benefactor of his people is pure, and pure is Brahmana who is content. Discontented Brahmins, contented kings, shy prostitutes, and immodest housewife are ruined. Of what avail is a high birth if a person is destitute of scholarship? A man who is of low extraction is honored even by the demigod if he is learned. A learned man is honored by the people. A learned man commands respect everywhere for his learning. Indeed, learning is honored everywhere. Those who are endowed with beauty and youth and who are born of noble families are worthless if they have no learning. They are just like flowers with no fragrance. The earth is encumbered with the weight of flesh eaters and wine drinkers who are beasts in the form of men. There is no enemy like yajna or sacrifice, which consumes the kingdom when not attended by feeding on a large scale, consumes the priest when the chanting is not done properly, and consumes the yajaman or the responsible person when the gifts are not made.